Hello guys, I got this Hikvision whatever's on the screen right now. Got it from the bay. Apparently no power. Round the back we've got 12 volt DC and 4 channels. Now on these boxes it's fairly common that they get a no power issue, and typically it's the same component, so let's open her up and see if it's that. So first we'll need this. Sorry, I mean this, and we'll find out. Righty, multimeter, continuity. We'll start at the DC port where the power comes in, and typically we've got like 3 diodes. 2 of them will be BO3 diodes and one will be a K1 diode. So these 2 diodes at the back here, these are BO3 diodes. One will be 2.4 volts and the other will be 2.7. The next diode is a K1, which is the same as a Bish diode. Bish better have my money. It's a B1SCH. If that shorts, that'll short the whole 12 volt rail. Just like that. Now the 12 volt rail runs up and slightly left. Sometimes it can go all the way along towards like the CMOS battery. And then we'll have a few 12 volt capacitors in between the 3.3 volt rail and the 1.5 volt rail that does the RAM. Around about here. So this one should be like 12 volt. There'll be a few around there. And I think this capacitor around here is the only 4.5 volt capacitor on the board, on this model anyway. Then up here we have 3.3 volt, this diode, that's ground, and this side will be 3.3 volts. There'll be about 30 components around here that is 3.3 volts. And then to the right you'll have your 5 volt rail. Righty, under the microscope we've got our diode there. This little capacitor here, he'll be 12 volts, so that'll be shorted as well. We'll whip it over and check that. This one is 5 volts, so he shouldn't be shorted. There you go, he's shorted as well. And this one down here, he's sweet as. Right, because we've got so much plastic around here, I mean even the alarms here, that's usually the other side of the board. We're going to have to heat up from the bottom so we don't melt everything, because I don't have any hot tweezers. I think what I'll do is though, I'll remove this barrel capacitor so that I don't make it explode with all the heat. So I've had these boards where I've replaced this diode, put a new one on, the short's been gone. You power up the box, and these little IC chips over here that do 12 volt, 5 volt, 4.5 volt, all that, one of them like got really hot and burnt, and I've had to replace that, then go again, and it's been fixed. So hopefully that doesn't happen. So board to the edge of the table, we'll come in with hot air underneath, 380 Celsius. Dab a little bit of flux on and heat up from down there so we don't melt everything. All I do is I just go round in a circular motion and, you know, slide it left and right, cha-cha real smooth. I'll just pop a little bit of leaded solder on this so that it melts easier, and I don't put as much stress on the board with the heat. It should make the job a little bit easier. There we go, like an absolute glove. We'll just pop this in continuity. Check if our short's gone. I've let the board cool down a little bit so we don't get false readings. There we go, lovely jubbly. We'll check this diode as well. I've noticed on these, they always show a 2 to 3 ohm short, and it's just like a 2.7, 2.6. Whenever it's that type of... I mean, you could just probe on the board, and if it shows that, then it's most likely that. Here's our replacement diodes. You can get about 20 of these for £3, $4 give or take, from places like AliExpress and whatnot. Now what I'll do is, because there's so much plastic, I'll John Wick a bit of this solder off one side, put the iron on the other side, and then slide the diode in, and then just tin up the other side. There we go, lovely. It looks worse under the microscope, I promise. It's not the prettiest, but...
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
We'll give it a quick little clean up with some IPA. And I don't mean Indian Pale Ale. We'll just grab the multimeter and check our connections, make sure they're all groovy. And they are indeed lovely. Quick time, pop this capacitor back on, like that, bosh. Quick little clean up. And hopefully these little guys down here don't go bang again like they have in the past. Not always, you know, maybe sometimes when these go, maybe they cause that to go. You never know. HDMI already in, 12 volt DC going in, quick little switch on at the wall. We get our red light, get in, but do we get our firmware beep? Get in, we do indeed. Lovely. There we go, we're booted up, we've got our setup screen. I'll slap a password in this, give it a quick Testicle Tuesday, make sure it's sweet. I've banged a password in, give this a quick run through. It's running sweet as. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, subscribe, all that stuff. You know, apparently there's a hype button now, whatever that is, swipe hype. Try that out. I'll nail this back together, and Bob's your auntie. Catch you in the next one. Ta-ra!